mafala, pesa nitakula na sitaleta kurahi. Wakifunga nyumba ulikuwa runda we, hatuweki mafala. Haujali about me, nasikia una benki Maldives, kije nyumba kina cheki palm trees, ikinuka utaruka kambi. Sina karo, sina food, sina kodi, na nina BBI, kuna COVID, miss me na stories za BBI. Wanasema tunavuta bangi, lakini cheki zinashika nani? Wananchi wanawika haki, ukutenda zikipita kati. Sitakuvotia we, ukabila ndiyo policy, kama bia ndiyo policy, kakamia ndiyo policy. Sitakuvotia we, ukabila ndiyo policy, kama bia ndiyo policy, kakamia ndiyo policy. Mafala, so pesa nitakula, sitaleta kurahi. Nikishindo na rent, ulikuwa Karen, hatuweki mafala. Hawajali about you, nasikia wana mali offshores, mandege na mameli lonos, wakidedi watasare others, magazeti walihonga of course, kwenye tali nikiteri ma. Someone tell me where we headed now. Wanasema tunavuta bangi, lakini cheki zinashika nani? Wananchi wanawika haki, ukutenda zikipita kati. Sitakuvotia we, ukabila ndiyo policy, kama bia ndiyo policy, kakamia ndiyo policy. Sitakuvotia we, ukabila ndiyo policy, kama bia ndiyo policy, kakamia ndiyo policy. Mafala, Roundy, utajua how do it.
I know it's getting way too late, but I'm struggling to let go. I know it's getting way too late, but baby, please don't you go. Yeah, you know that OG feeling when I feel I'm alone again. I've been here before, so I'm really not scared this time. Baby, you know I'm really tryna say what's on my mind. 2 years down the line, then I see your face and all I think is rewind. Oh baby, what is this you're doing to me? Oh baby, I could do it all, baby. Girl, I think that I could do it again. Think that we could do it again. Girl, pray for me, I'm about to give it up for you. Don't you tell me that it's over. I need you closer, much closer this time. And don't you tell me that it's over. I need you closer, much closer this time. When I'm thinking about this woman for the very last time, 'cause she swore that she's done with me. Oh baby, girl, I think that I could do it again. Think that we could do it again. Girl, pray for me, I'm about to give it up for you. Right, listen, I'm tripping but another mistake. I'm tripping but another mistake. Like whoa, I really made a song about a hoe. I lost my girl 'cause I did that shit again. And now I'm all alone, out here chilling out with all these hoes. I'm tripping but another mistake. I'm tripping by my shawty code.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Our radio.
Johnny, you already know.
Take a day on the beat.
Burden is light now, my yoke is easy now that you are near me. Discovering life, my life is easy, easy, Lord. what you give me. Abounding grace. Wake up, I see your face. Every day, closer and more we stay. You made a way, gave me grace. Now it's easy for me. I have a way, it's easy for me. You made a way, gave me grace. Now it's easy for me. I have a way, it's easy for me. 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 Ask me how I'm doing, I'll say I'm rich. See, I met the king and he flipped the switch. I got the best things in life. Traded in for money and I give a side eye. I met Faith, she a friend of mine. She give me strength when I don't see it with my eye. Hope, yeah, she hold me close when my life low. And love, keep me loving even when they do the most. You made a way, gave me grace. Now it's easy for me. I have a way, it's easy for me. You made a way, gave me grace. Now it's easy for me. I have a way, it's easy for me. 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 Never keep my mind off you. Daily in your word is true. Now I got eternity and now I got a life made new. Changed everything, who would I know? You got me and my crew riding with you. Give our lives and our drafts to you. Make it brand new. Use it for you. Take all the glory cause it's all for you. Yeah. You made a way, gave me grace. Now it's easy for me. I have a way, it's easy for me. You made a way, gave me grace. Now it's easy for me. I have a way, it's easy for me. 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 It's easy for me.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Our radio.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. How are you doing? Happy Wednesday. Happy half past the week. It is the last Wednesday of March 2025. And how is the rainy weather treating you? Watu wenye hamko Nairobi, let me know how the weather is because uko tuna swim, tuna drown. By the way, kama hauna swimming skills Nairobi, the minute you start seeing it pouring, right immediately after thanking God for blessings, just start taking swimming lessons because ujui kuta flood lini. Mmewaiona maji ikifika quarterway on those pillars za expressway, yani mpaka to do. You people with your cute, your Toyota Ariases, are they called Esses? What? Those ones, the cute little cars. The cute little Mazdas, they start swimming away. They float. It's like babies. Have you ever seen babies in the baby pool? If you've ever gone to an event, if you went to those schools where there were baby pools or hotels where there are baby pools, that's how those cute little cars look. It's so adorable. But like before, you're the one we're saying, oh, naangalia kana swim, kana float. Please just check the weather, check the situation of the street that you're about to go into because venye mvua imeanza tu hivi, Atukoshua. We never know. We never know. But we are grateful to the Most High for rain, for blessings. And if this is your first time, I just want to welcome you to Sheversations. My name is Caroline Murote, Miss Murote to you. And you are watching me and listening to me on Power Radio. This is where you tune in and power up. So I hope that you are excited because here we amplify female voices for the betterment of society. So if you are a gentleman, this is exactly where you need to be as well, because this show is for everybody, where we learn everything to do with the girlies. Everything women. Sheversations is your one-stop show. So we were shared into the show by Policy Flyer. Hapo tumejua tutajua tujui. Amesema ukabila ndio policy. And let me ask you, ukabila ndio policy where you are in your household, amongst your group of friends? How do you guys navigate life? Is it through the lenses of tribe? How do you vote? Is it through the lenses of tribe? How do you have conversations? When it comes to somebody somewhere has done something, do you say, oh, it's because they're from that tribe, that's why they did it? Check yourself. And if you want me to know, you want us to know what you're thinking about that situation, Caroline_Murote on Instagram and Power Radio. We have at Caroline Murote and Power Radio on Facebook and Twitter, and at Carol Murote on TikTok, and at Power Radio on TikTok as well. Slide into our DMs and let us know how it is. And right after Flyers Policy, we had further from me, Caleb Awiti and Fago. So mna chana, mna pendana, must be nice. And then Shani was just letting us know how God makes life easy for her. That was Easy for Me by Shani. And I'm excited to get into the show. Right about now, I'm gonna throw you into Dumkutwaf by Blackie Boy, the remix featuring Wapendo Muziki, and Dream Chaser by Fee. This is for you, and a good morning.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Yo.
Come, peleke narada. Wake blessing double tapata. Wengine kujichocha yendo mama yendo bazenga. SIMBA Simba.
Yeah, man.
Come, peleke narada. Wake blessing double tapata. Wengine kujichocha yendo mama yendo bazenga. Johnny SIMBA Simba.
Yo.
Sasa mimi naitwa Neema, amenijaza mingi neema, nikijitazama juu chini, naona love yako tu. Let me put on my dancing shoes. Now niko ready to praise you. Hata mifupa ivunjike ni sawa tu. Ni vile nakupedawa tu. Nakupedawa tu.
Sound production. From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Ninapendwa kote Mandala. Classic man swag ajidana. Haters wanna jump, tiny temper. Cause I got the heat, Mandara. Ukiniona hivi, magoti ninapiga na mdomo inakiri. Ya kwamba mi jasiri, ni vyema ukumbuke na subira itabiri. What is your name? How you feeling though? How far you go? That's up to you. Kila kitu chini ya jua, ulipewa we ya kuchagua. This is for those who dream with their eyes open, chasing their dreams, writing their names on the stars. We are chasing our dreams, we fly away. We are chasing our dreams, we fly away. Dream chaser, iko nini unateta? Dream chaser, haina ngori tunatesa. Dream chaser, iko nini unateta? Dream chaser, haina ngori tunatesa.
Me and my band go get a champion and stallion with chic technique. Fit, ice cold, kwanini in a teta. No one on a corner had swagger so sweet. Already at the top, you can try but you can hold me. Even if it does get a little bit lonely. My life is so great like that tiger, Tony. Ask about me, you should really get to know me.
What is your name? How you feeling though? How far you go? That's up to you. Kila kitu chini ya jua, ulipewa we ya kuchagua. This is for those who dream with their eyes open, chasing their dreams, writing their names on the stars. We are chasing our dreams, we fly away. We are chasing our dreams, we fly away. Dream chaser, iko nini unateta? Dream chaser, haina ngori tunatesa. Dream chaser, iko nini unateta? Dream chaser, haina ngori tunatesa. Dream chaser, iko nini unateta? Dream chaser, haina ngori tunatesa. Dream chaser, iko nini unateta? Dream chaser, haina ngori tunatesa.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Lord, piki maua, hibidi na ua, piki maua,
I logos music.
piki maua, hibidi na ua, piki maua, hibidi.
One day she would grow to be a known worldwide presenter. Victoria Kimani didn't know that she would kill the show. Run Lagos before Nairobi felt out. Take a look at a young or a better life, and now is full of pretenders. Spend a little now you know. Spend now me know. So kambali na nimbali ni naenda. Now you can bet your money on me. Baby, I'm the real deal. And they can never slow me down. I'm a big deal. Mama told me. Sit down, be humble. Keep it classy, keep it real. She doing her thing though.
She's a real go-getter. Anything you do, she do it better.
She doing her thing though.
And anything she wants, she will get it. Unapologetic.
She doing her thing though.
Unstoppable. A phenomenal.
She doing her thing though. She a queen though. I wanna meet Buddha, so I can shake her hand, tell her she a queen. She made something of herself. Now I keep catch feelings. She account shillings, top billing. Watch she in a private jet. Get down on your knees and praise. And then do your best. They don't know your tears. What you say? Speak now or forever hold your breath. Now you can bet your money on me. Baby, I'm the real deal. And they can never slow me down. I'm a big deal. Mama told me. Sit down, be humble. Keep it classy like Victoria. Ready.
She's a real go-getter. Anything you do, she do it better.
She doing her thing though.
And anything she wants, she will get it. Unapologetic.
She doing her thing though.
Unstoppable. A phenomenal.
She doing her thing though. She a queen though. She a queen though. I wanna big up all the queens in the building. All the queens doing their thing. I see you, baby. Get on the floor one time. Now, picky maua. Picky maua. Picky maua. Picky maua. Now you can bet your money on me. Baby, I'm the real deal. And they can never slow me down. I'm a big deal. Mama told me. Sit down, be humble. Keep it classy, give it real. She doing her thing though.
She's a real go-getter. Anything you do, she do it better.
She doing her thing though.
And anything she wants, she will get it. Unapologetic.
She doing her thing though.
She's a real go-getter. Anything you do, she do it better.
She doing her thing though.
And anything she wants, she will get it. Unapologetic.
She doing her thing though.
Unstoppable. A phenomenal.
She doing her thing though. She a queen though. She a queen though.
I logos music.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Our radio.
Welcome back to Sheversations. The time is 22 minutes past 11, and that was Fena Gitu doing her thing though, and sure enough, we are doing our thing. Right before that, we had Dream Chaser by Fee and Dum Kutwaf by Blackie Boy featuring Wapenda Muziki. Now, because this is a happy Wednesday, we are celebrating women. We are finding out what's going on. So these are stories about women across the world, all over the world, across the globe. And let's see what the girlies have been doing. This is what's happening. All right. Yes. So on the 15th of March, the Women in Tech Kenya chapter was launched. It was launched by the Women in Tech Global Community in partnership with Absa Bank Kenya. This happened on the 15th of March here in Nairobi. And the reason why they launched this, the purpose of this initiative is to support and empower women in the technology sector. And they're doing this through mentorship programs, workshops, as well as networking opportunities. So if you are a woman in tech and you would like to get together with the girlies who are passionate about the same thing as you can find your community in the Women in Tech Kenya chapter. So yes, this is in collaboration with Absa Bank. And Women in Tech are a global community. They are dedicated to supporting the girlies in the technology, in the tech sector. And they officially launched this. And it's meant to breach the gender gap in tech by providing workshops, mentorship, as well as networking opportunities for women who are pursuing careers in technology. So I hope that this is exciting to those of you, the STEM girlies, the tech girlies. All right. And then let us see. And then on the 8th of March, guys, on the 8th of March, we had Namibia's first female head of state, Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwah. Okay? Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwah. So she was appointed as Namibia's first female head of state, and this is very significant when it comes to progress towards gender equality in African politics. And what I love about this story is that's just one more country that has embraced a woman head of state, and that means that as a continent we are getting somewhere, and it is progressively impressive. This is something momentous, honestly, and I'm very inspired by this. And we hope that her leadership is going to inspire more women to pursue political roles across the continent. So congratulations to Netumbo Nandi Ndaitwah. And I hope that you are able to do justice to your role and make women everywhere proud, and all the young girls that now know that their dreams in politics are valid because of what you have been able to achieve. Now, let's look at what's going on in Malawi. In Malawi, we have the journey of Malawian sisters, Tabitha and Temwa Chawenga, to international football acclaim. And this happened on the 19th of Feb. Yes, so they have moved from Rumpi, Malawi to international football arenas, and they've been defying gender norms to pursue their passion for football. And they've been doing this by just being explicit with their talent, their determination, and overcoming discrimination. So happy for them, because now they get to play in Europe as well as Sweden and China, right? So Tabitha became the first female Malawian footballer to play in Europe, right? And she is a scorer, she is a striker in Sweden and China. And Temwa followed suit, making her mark in Sweden and later in China. And their journey is quite inspiring. They are forces to reckon with for female footballers in Malawi. All right. So now we get to the girlies that are doing it big, that are globe trotting. Yes, so this is the Women Who Travel Power List 2025. So these are women that have been recognized on this platform who have been transforming the travel industry. There have been 15 women that were recognized and celebrated globally, for contributing to travel, hospitality, conservation, as well as sustainability. And some of those women include actress Tracy Ellis Ross, Asma Khan, and Dr. Jennifer Holmgren. All right. And they're just being celebrated for their leadership, their innovation, as well as their advocacy. Yes, and in case you're not familiar, the 2025 Women Who Travel Power List honors 15 women who are transforming the travel industry. Yes, and Tracy Ellis Ross, as I've already said, she's an actress. She's a TV personality. Asma Khan is a chef. And Dr. Jennifer Holmgren is an environmental visionary. So do you see? You need to just hop on planes and do something. Post something nice. Do something influential. And there's an award waiting for you. So they're being awarded for things that range from media to hospitality, conservation, technology, promoting inclusivity, as well as sustainability in travel. And there's a space for everybody. Jana, I was just strolling through the streets of YouTube, and I came across a video of a Japanese man who gets paid to do nothing. And basically this guy is a companion. You rent him out. So the same way you would order an Uber, you put in your details, the where, the how, you cover the transport costs, the where you're going, you're the one who's going to cover the tab. He just comes with you. And he says he doesn't speak unless spoken to. He upholds light conversations. He he listens, he responds when it's necessary. He's basically an emotional support human. You know how people have emotional support animals? He is an emotional support human being. And I was like, that's crazy because that is so niche. The fact that somebody wakes up to be paid Satwente Java because I don't want to sit alone. And come to think of it, how many times have you been needing and wanting to go somewhere, but you don't have somebody to go with? Like, in all honesty, you don't have somebody to go with. And that's the reason why now you don't want to go. Like, you've been invited to a new place. You don't want to be the only new person. You don't want to be by yourself. It's just going to feel better when there's two of you. So imagine if you had the money for twice the fare, twice the snacks, twice the whatever, you pay for this guy's time. And I was Googling, he says this is $86 US. $86 US is the smallest fee. Was it 86? I believe it was either 86 or 83. Let me see. Yes, it was $83 US. Because I converted, and in Kenyan shillings is 10,736. 10K 736. Imagine 10K. Like, and he says he gets up to 1 to 3 clients per day, depending on how long they want to spend with him. So every single day, this guy is making 10K. Every single day. It means come at your Sunday, Monday to Seme too, he works 5 days in a week. Let's just say he takes the weekend off. So Monday, 10K. Tuesday, by the end of the week, you earn 50K. In 2 weeks, he's earning 100K. Tell me why this is not a lucrative career. And guess how he got into it? So I just want to encourage you that like these awards, the awards that we've just talked about right now, the Women Who Travel Power List, that is honoring different women who are transforming the travel industry. It sounds like a crazy thing, but when you realize how much space there is for you who is passionate about what you're doing and you learning how to do it well, there are so many different ways you can monetize certain things that are surprisingly weird. They are not normal, but they work, because if it brings money and it's ethical and it does not reduce your dignity, then why not do it? So this is everything that I was sharing. The story that I was sharing is to let you know that there is a space for everybody. There is space for you to do what you want. Because I didn't know there was a Women Who Travel Power List. Because you have to travel anyways. But now you're being awarded for traveling. You're not even being awarded for what you're doing when you go wherever it is that you're going. So it means that, for example, wherever it is that you went, if you were to create content, people would be... you become an influencer. What to do when you get into a matatu, what to do and what not to do when you're in an Uber. Now imagine if you need to use Uber to get around. Let's say that that's your main form of transport, and then you do a segment on Ubers, you do a segment on Bolt, you do a segment on the Ndudhis, the motorcycles, you do a segment on using the electric buses. So imagine if all you did was enter electric buses, talk to the drivers, interview the makangas, the matatu touts. And that's content. And somebody in this country would be like, oh no, we need to award her because she's doing great. Or we need to award him because he's doing great. So it's all about innovation, where we have reached in 2025 as the planet is for you to be innovative. We're no longer in the spaces where everything needs to be traditional, needs to be understood. There's so much space for people to create what matters to them, even though it doesn't make sense to the rest of us. And that's what is going on with the 2025 Women Who Travel Power List. And another interesting story is that on the 1st of February, we had the Nairobi Fashion Week, all right, where we had designers like Maisha by Nizria and Bone Koboi, right? And they have been promoting eco-friendly and culturally rich fashion by using recycled materials and second-hand textiles. And this particular edition of the Nairobi Fashion Week embraced sustainability by featuring innovative designs, and like we've said, those ones that are made from recycled materials. And kudos to them, honestly, because you think about it, during the People's Dialogue Festival, I attended one of the segments that was being hosted in the SDGs village. Yes, the Sustainable Development Goals village that was hosted in the People's Dialogue Festival about 2 weeks ago. And they were talking about sustainable fashion. They were talking about clothing circles where between me and my 5 friends or whoever it is that joins that circle, we don't buy clothing. After 1 month, we meet and we swap clothes. After 1 month, you meet, you swap clothes. That was crazy to me. That was a completely new concept. That's what people are doing to reduce their carbon footprint, to make sure that they're reducing on the waste, because when you demand more is created. You demand less is created. So I guess it works, but it's definitely new. And what I really enjoyed, really enjoyed with what presentations were being made and the new ideas that were being shared with us, was the fact that this is something that people are doing. It seems completely strange, yet somehow it makes sense because people are doing it. Because I have so many questions. And we're going to find some of those girlies who are doing sustainable fashion. I learned about, what does it mean to use all of your materials? If you're a designer, what does it mean? Every strip of clothing, every single piece of material that you're not using, you need to create and put in another creation. And that was wild. And one of the ladies on stage stood up and showed us her shirt, which was essentially a quilted shirt made out of different materials. And they said, oh, I had this left over, so I just decided to design this shirt so that I wouldn't waste this. And now see, there's this beautiful shirt. It looked so fashion forward. It's like you could never find this in a store. Yet, you would wear it. And then it was patches of t-shirt, patches of jean, so I don't want to get into the dynamics and the admin of how do you wash it, because with all those different materials, I would want to know how she goes about that. But Nevertheless, that was such a beautiful concept, and power to the ladies who are being very intentional about eco-friendly fashion. All right, and congratulations to Catherine Karemu Wahome, who on the 13th of March was appointed as a Kenyan High Commission in the UK. Congratulations. And the ceremony took place at the Buckingham Palace, where she was received by His Majesty the King. And this appointment signifies Kenya's commitment to strengthening diplomatic relations with the UK. And of course, we had International Women's Day on the 8th of March. So shout out to all the girlies. We had different people doing an array of things. You see, Tulukua Church, and they gave us some very, very, very beautiful roses. And one of the things that happened in during International Women's Day on the 7th, the day before, we had the Kelin's advocacy, which happened in Kilifi, Kenya, and KELIN, that's Kelin. They participated in the International Women's Day celebration, and they themed their event Accelerate Action, and they had a procession from Mtwapa Police Station to Mtwapa Chiefs Camp, followed by a dialogue on women's rights. So that was one of the notable events that happened with regards to International Women's Day 2025. And this initiative aimed to amplify women's rights as well as address the challenges faced by women in the region. All right. And on the 5th of March, we had the Forbes Women Africa Awards. And this were held in South Africa, Pretoria. And the Forbes Women Africa Awards honored 17 exceptional African women who were breaking barriers as well as redefining industries. And the event celebrated achievements across various sectors, highlighting the significant impact of women on the continent's creative and economic evolution. Yay, woo, 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 woo. So congratulations to all the women that were honored, all 17 of them. And a woman that we are celebrating is the CAF, the Confederation of African Football, CAF, the CAF Women's Coach of the Year. And this is Desiree Ellis. All right. And she was honored on the 19th in South Africa. She was celebrating as the reigning Women's Coach of the Year because her leadership has been instrumental in advancing women's football in Africa. She has inspired so many in contributing to the sport's growth on the continent. So congratulations to Desiree Ellis. Congratulations to you. All right. And we also have another sports story from South Africa where Laura Wolvert. Yes. So here are names are forever going to be our struggles. And she's a South African cricketer, and she's in the South African national women's cricket team. And she is the captain, and she advocated for more women's test cricket matches, highlighting the significance of test cricket as a sport's pinnacle. So she expressed how disappointed she was over the limited test opportunities for many teams, and she emphasized the importance of domestic competitions for the growth of women's cricket. Already. And we also have the HIV/AIDS story that has been running is that we have been struggling with regards to the cuts, the USAID cuts that have meant ARV recipients are not necessarily receiving them. Okay, so the progress in HIV/AIDS prevention and treatment is under threat because of the recent USAID funding cuts under the Trump administration. And these cuts have led to drug rationing, as well as increased infections and deaths, particularly affecting women in sub-Saharan Africa. So the funding reductions have disrupted basic HIV/AIDS services, emphasizing the need for more self-reliant health systems in the region. And the last part is what I want to focus on, that even though we are sad that this transition is affecting some people more directly, so direly in comparison to the rest of us, but it highlights the importance of us being self-reliant. Our health systems in East Africa, Eastern Africa, Central Africa, the whole continent, we need to create systems where we are self-reliant. And I love that we are not falling, that we're being forced to wake up and realize that we need to take matters into our own hands. We need to take matters into our own hands. All right. Let me see. So yes, and a story that just caught my eye is that when it comes to self-sufficiency, this is an example when it comes to how we need to be self-sufficient, is because President Ibrahim Traore rejected an invite to the USA's to the US Oval Office, and he said, I'm not interested. I am not interested. So Burkina Faso is a country that has decided. Also, we shared that Rwanda's president, Paul Kagame, also said goodbye to the who were they? The Belgian people, Belgium. And he said, we're not really interested in collaborating with you anymore because you do not respect our autonomy. So that's the kind of energy we need to be seeing. And very unfortunate that when it comes to the USAID cuts, because we were not self-reliant, a lot of women are unfortunately finding themselves in a not so comfortable situation already. So we are going to come back and shout out our woman crush for today. In the meantime, let me leave you with Different by Brandy Minor and Enoch Wamboa, and Dear Matilde by Mothoni, the drama queen, followed by Pretty Girl Wine by Mudhaka, Brandy Minor, and Mbithi.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Our radio.
I'm in need of your opinion. You keep telling me to stay, but I'm moving on. You miss siwezi ka place moja. Oh no, 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 I like growth, yeah. Why you so afraid of change? And think about what people say. Go get up, yep, step up. And I think it's time to upset the setup. I move different. No intentions to be basic, baby. Move different. Oh, you can try compare. Move different. I just bought me a whip, bad gala drip. Move different. That is cause of the World Cup. Know me, you know. You think you know me now, not anymore. I'm sipping wine, I ain't in a row. Listen to me now, you missing on me now. You wish you know me now, nothing in that. Supposed to know me now, not anymore. I'm sipping wine, I ain't in a row. Listen to me now, you missing on me now, cause I'm different. Yeah. I'm different. I'm different. Yeah.
Nico different, bad vibes intolerant. Every step I take it up with confidence. Usisikize pressure, cheza kiwewe kidinji danger. Conversations in a change, vitu squeeze strange. Sai wezi gauge, nani stuck on stage. Everyone is on a different page. Mimi si vits mini ray.
Know me, you know. You think you know me now, not anymore. I'm sipping wine, I ain't in a row. Listen to me now, you missing on me now. You wish you know me now, nothing in that. Supposed to know me now, not anymore. I'm sipping wine, I ain't in a row. Listen to me now, you missing on me now, cause I'm different. Yeah. I'm different. I'm different. No bad energy, baby girl, I be everything you need is right there with me. Bad energy, no bad energy, no more bad, no upset. Yeah, you gotta upset the set. Yeah, you gotta upset the set. Upset the setup. They know they just want more. Yeah, you gonna upset the set. Upset the set. Upset.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Our radio.
Dear Mathilde, in addition to being yourself, they will expect you to be a good girl, grow into a good woman. As you will soon discover, there is no such thing as a good girl or a good woman. There is, however, such a thing as you. Such a thing is true and forever good. Practice your smile, you will need it. It will be your strength and your mask too. You must learn how to kick, how to punch, how to push. You must work twice as hard, you must be twice as smart. To be a woman is a full-time job for half the pay, and even then, not always. You will discover your inner gangster. You will learn to outrun, outdo. They will label you a bad girl. You will learn to be unmoved. Invent your identity. Remember, necessity is a mother, so as need be, change it. Your body is your home, your throne. Adorn it. And remember this, in whatever form, in whatever shape you may be, in whatever version of reality you find yourself in, you are a queen, the feminine energy of all of creation. You are of life and you are life itself. Goddess.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Our radio.
Yeah. Maini ina handle vitu roho haiwezi. Roho ina handle vitu akili haiwezi. Akili ina handle vitu himuli haiwezi. Blood sugar na panda juu yako when it's crazy.
Boy, you're pretty but you're minimal. Think there's someone out there like me, no, not to tell. I got everything you need, yeah, overall. Have you begging on your knees, that's spiritual. Take your time with me, I'll be your general. Take it straight to the top, do you hear me now? Watch me whine and go, don't sit, don't turn around. All the pretty girls stand up on it now. When you hit the floor, push them, turn up. Having all the guys, them line up. when you hit the floor, watch them turn up, having all the gas, them line up. Guess you never met a good girl better like this. Make you wonder when you last had it like this. Don't be so quick, yeah, you gotta time it. I know that you want it, you don't gotta hide it. Never met a good girl better like this. Make you wonder when you last had it like this. Don't be so quick, yeah, you gotta time it. I know that you want it, you don't gotta hide it. See the pretty girl dancing, 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 pretty girl dancing. Wine, 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 wine. Yo, back with another. It's Brandy. Okay, pretty girl, go whine it. Give it to them, girl, yeah, slightly. Baby girl, a Range Rover. Everybody wanna taste of, yeah, yeah. You gotta admit, kuna something special, special about an East African queen. The way she whine, the way she moving, calypso. She grooving a little, and I get them meshavito. It'll be do me keep up with the pace if you really wanna touch my waist. Baby, I just see my ringo. Niggas don't go shocky, you know, you know. See, never met a good girl better like this. Make you wonder when you last had it like this. Don't be so quick, yeah, you gotta time it. I know that you want it, you don't gotta hide it. Like a boy, since you pretty and you're nice. But waiting for a bad boy, thinking that's my type. But you want the kind of girl that pull up and excite ya. Thinking we should couple up a kind of like ya. Julio nasikia fiti, na mimi ni pretty. How I do the pretty, why? Watch me do my pretty, why? Look into my pretty eye.
I'm a boy over here. Yeah. Body language in a bonga lugha na rada. Sina ladder, fine bodies lakini nobody bada. I got what you need, you got what I want, baby. You got what I need, I got what you want, baby. Muzaka nikeo balo kajuna ni confused. Well done, very caliber like how I consume. Booty be like a booty, so falling missing a booty. You know you got the job, come and report for duty. And you know, my blood sugar na panda to when it's crazy.
Got a good girl bad like this. Make you wonder when you last had it like this. Don't be so quick, yeah, you gotta time it. I know that you want it, you don't gotta hide it. See the pretty girl dance, see the pretty girl dance, pretty girl dance, see the pretty girl dance, pretty girl dance, see the pretty girl dance. I know that you want it, yeah.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Our radio.
So that was a Pretty Girl Wine, Madhaka Brandy Minor and Busy blowing us away. But right before that, we had the Empowering Modhoni Drama Queen with Dear Matilde and Different by Brandy Minor and Enoch Wamboa, because I keep telling you that we're not the same. We are not the same. Already, all right. And before these, I told you that today is Wednesday, meaning that today we are celebrating a queen. We are crushing on somebody, and today we have a multifaceted artist as well as an advocate who goes by the name of Njoki Karu. So that is who we are celebrating today. Shout out to you, Miss Njoki Karu. So let me tell you what I know about Miss Njoki Karu. All right, so she is a born and raised Kenyan, and she grew up in a household where she was exposed to different genres of music, and different genres of music were appreciated in the same way. And this really did a lot when it comes to fostering her storytelling abilities, because she just grew up around just drowning in music. All right, and she was inspired to begin with by a blend of gospel music, folk music, traditional Kenyan music, as well as contemporary genres. And she is very intentional about using music as a form of therapy, as a form of healing, as a form of storytelling, and as a form of activism. And something interesting to note is that she did perform at the People's Dialogue, a festival with a collective of other artists artist, very, very outspoken humans. It was just a beautiful, beautiful collection of art and everything musical, everything poetry, everything activism. All right, already. So yes, she graduated from the Berklee College of Music with a degree in music therapy. Come on now. And she then honed her skills in songwriting, production, as well as mental health advocacy. Already. And let's see what genres she has been dabbling with. She creates a lot of folk music, soul music, gospel, traditional Kenyan music, and she has notable songs like Omba, Holes, as well as interpretations of spiritual songs like Binadamu and Bwana Usehemu. All right, and then she has a couple of EPs out. All right, Miss Karu. She has a Tawasifu ya Moyo that was released in 2020 and Anka 2021. And then she has a couple more singles, Secret Love, that was released in 2021, and Mawio from 2020. And she's not just a musical girly. She is somebody who is also in the film and theater through featuring, because her music features, so she's automatically in that world as well. And her music has been featured in films such as Rafiki, Country Queen, and This Is Life. So this is a kind of music that's really becoming a beautiful playlist for our local art. And she was also the music director for the renowned Kenyan theater production Too Early for Birds. Too Early for Birds is one of the most dynamic and impactful theater productions in this country. So anytime they have a production, you better run and get your ticket. Already. And so music therapy and advocacy. So we already said that she's a certified music therapist. That is an MTBC board certified music therapist. And she worked for an initiative. Actually, she's a founder of Ninyun, which is an initiative promoting affordable mental health care. So she works for her own organization, and she's been a songwriting teacher, a music therapy consultant, as well as a mental health advocate, integrating a music therapy into wellness programs. Yes, honey. Love to hear it. She's not just there. She has been collecting, just collecting awards. Some of this, she has done a few performances of note. She shared stages with a renowned African artists such as Msaki, the South African artist, and Neka, who is a Nigerian, right? And she performed at Sofa Nairobi in a very intimate concert setting. Sofa is what's the name of this show? NPR Tiny Desk Music Concerts. So far is a Kenyan version of Tiny Desk. All right. She has collaborated with artists like Newman Owor, who's a Ugandan artist. And in theater leadership spaces, she has directed and composed for productions that blend music and storytelling, which is what happens with some Too Early for Birds production that is often staged at the Kenya National Theatre here in Nairobi, Kenya. And now I'm very interested in some of the things that she has to say. She is an outspoken queen, and these are just some of the things that she's had to say over time. Right, so this was according to Tangazo magazine, and she said, I grew up in a very honest family, and that's just how I view everything. And this is on how her upbringing has shaped her very raw and authentic approach to music. And then here she was speaking about relationships and emotional well-being on the Bird app, Twitter, X. And she says, young people, you need to wake up and realize yourselves. Don't hang around or date people who do not understand your mental health already. Yeah, some of your relationships are killing your mental health, guys. Get rid of those health hazards that you're calling boyfriends and girlfriends. Please, and thank you. And she was giving a critique of complacency on Kenyan society, again on Twitter. And she says, at least Kidero was an MD. At least Uhuru is a billionaire. At least Ruto is prayerful. At least this attitude of at leastism is, and she was very happy with. She was very unhappy with the at least. We're not looking for bare minimum in our country. We're not looking for bare minimum leaders. We're not looking for somebody who has achieved something. We are looking for people that have achieved things zenye zina tuhusu, vitu zenye zina nihusu mimi. Because okay, I know that at least ukona your billions. I know at least wewe ulikuwa MD, wewe unaombanga. Okay, and then what? What does that have to do with me? What does that have to, how does that impact me? How does it affect me? In fact, it becomes irrelevant. It becomes shameful when your personal accolades do not count when I am grateful for why we are at least seeing you. If your expertise, your skills, your accolades cannot be accounted for in how you perform your role in public service, then it's better if you didn't have them, because then would understand it's because you're uneducated and exposed and skilled. Yeah, so Njoki Karu does not like atletism. Yeah, so, and she says this, she was reflecting on the duty of artists to inspire and uplift on Instagram. And she said every single year, and the quote, it's an artist obligation to transport the consumers of their art to another world, even if it's just that. So that is what she believes, that it's an artist's obligation to transport the consumers of their art to another world. So that is what she has to say with regards to the artist's duty. And she was sharing a poetic reference to healing and vulnerability. And this is what she said on Facebook. Can you relate? We all got holes. This is in reference to her album. The difference is how we feel them. Some paint them black like Njoki Karu, so the light won't come in. And thank you, Njoki, for keeping me company on those dark days. And that was a response from a fan. This is a fan testimonial on the impact of her music. And this was shared on Twitter. All right. And then she also has had a few other things that she has said. Yes, we've had some praise for her artistry on Linktree. And it says this about her. Njoki Karu is phenomenal. And each time I listen to her music or see her live, I am astounded by the depth. And somebody else said, Njoki Karu is one of the finest Kenyan singers in the music scene currently, and such a delight to work with. Oh my goodness. So clearly, raving reviews about Njoki Karu, clearly somebody whose music is impactful. And there's a few of her personal lives as well as interests. So she's very passionate about music and storytelling. She is extremely passionate about mental health and advocacy, and you can tell that she's passionate about teaching and mentoring young artists. And in her downtime, she loves to dabble in some creative writing as well as poetry, also traveling for inspiration and music exploration. Already. And if you want to holla at her, find her at Njoki Karu on Instagram and at Njoki Karu on Twitter. So clearly, this is somebody who she is a force to reckon with. She is somebody who has understood herself. And something that I personally love about Njoki is the fact that she does not care to be mainstream. She does not care to be liked. She doesn't try to be wanted. She does not try to be popular. She is fully honest. And I think, like she said, this has to do with the culture of honesty and vulnerability that she was raised with, which is, I think, one of the most important things for an artist to have, more than looking for numbers and the potential to trend. How impactful and honest is your music? That's what I want to know already. And we have some of her impact and what is her legacy. So she is known for her transformational influence through her authentic storytelling through music, and just how she advocates for mental health through sound therapy. And in future, she aspires to expand Nenyun, her organization, and create more platforms for music therapy. And she aims to mentor young Kenyan artists on merging music with advocacy. So essentially, this is a beautiful example of activism, because that's exactly what it is. When you're advocating for something, when you are involved in activism and you decide to use your art to become your voice, your art as the channel and the medium through which you express yourself, that is what activism is, and that's what we are about here on Power Radio and right here on Sheversations. So ladies and gentlemen, that has been our ode to the songstress, the enchanting songstress, Njoki Karu. Congratulations to you, ma'am, for being an awesome and talented human being and just filling our world with so much beauty. And on that note, we are going to jump into a couple of songs. We have Ability by 1005 Songs and Amefanya Mungu by Wapendwa Muziki. And then we have Yale Baba by Wapendwa Muziki. The time is 4 minutes past half past the day, and I'm gonna see you on the other end of these jams.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Mountains for you, mountains for you. Yesu wangu anaweza. He can move any mountains for you. Any mountains for you. Anaweza, yeah, anaweza. All things possibility with God of ability. Possibility. All things possibility with God of ability.
They call me Shana Dawn. Yaga. Shana got ability like Yahweh. He suppressed the kings of the underworld, my way. Rock of the ages, ancient of days, lily of the valley and the bright and morning star. Anything is possible with him. He raised up the dead after days in the grave. Parted the sea for the nation in a minute. He'll answer your matter in less than a minute.
I can move any mountains for you. Mountains for you. Yesu wangu anaweza. He can move any mountains for you. Any mountains for you. Anaweza, yeah, anaweza. All things possibility with God of ability. Ability. Possibility. All things possibility with God of ability. Ability. Possibility.
Inna the dark when it's tough, you always stepping up. Endless possibilities, salute the Holy Trinity, yeah. See, no eye ever seen it, no ear ever heard it. I know man can't conceive it. The good things in store for those who love him. I'm ready now to see the impossible.
And he said I can move any mountains for you. Mountains for you. Yesu wangu anaweza.
He can move any mountains for you. Any mountains for you. Anaweza, yeah, anaweza.
All things possibility with God of ability. Ability. Possibility. All things possibility with God of ability. Ability. Possibility. And he said I can move any mountains for you. Mountains for you. Yesu wangu anaweza. Anaweza.
He can move any mountains for you. Any mountains for you. Anaweza, yeah, anaweza.
He can move any mountains for you. Mountains for you. Yesu wangu anaweza. Anaweza.
He can move any mountains for you. Any mountains for you. Anaweza, yeah, anaweza.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Amenivua vazi la aibu na moyo wangu wakati sina budi ila nimusifu. Ona, ila amefanya Mungu. Ona, ila
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Our radio. From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Our radio.
Dear God, it's me again. I have come to you with a heart of worship.
Baba, mimi nimekufanyia nini ndo nipende namna hii? Nimekufanyia nini ndo nipende namna hii? Baba, mimi nimekufanyia nini ndo nipende namna hii? Oh, nimekufanyia nini ndo nipende namna hii? Nimekuja na wimbo na moyo wako kwa Dadi, umenitoa mbali. Kama sio wewe yawe, mimi ningekuwa wapi?
Napiga magoti mbele zako Baba yangu, nainua mikono kwa ishara ya kusujudu.
Yale Baba umenifanyia, wacha nikuite shamba. Nimekuja nikupende leo, Jehova Shawa. Wewe ni Mungu wa mapendeleo, nishakujua. Unapenda vile nataka dadi, nishakujua.
Nimekuja na wimbo na moyo wako kwa budu Baba.
Potea wokovu kanipa, nilikuwa sipendezi neema kanipa, ukaniokota toka jalala mimi.
Nilikuwa nimepotea wokovu kanipa, nilikuwa sipendezi neema kanipa, ukaniokota toka jalala mimi.
Asante kwa wokovu, asante kwa msamaha, meondoa maovu, moyoni nina raha. Asante kwa wokovu, asante kwa msamaha, meondoa maovu, moyoni nina raha. Yale Baba umenifanyia, wacha nikuite shamba.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Welcome back to Sheversations. In case you've caught a bout of amnesia and forgotten who this is, my name is Caroline Murote, and you are watching the show where we amplify female voices, everything girlies, everything female, everything feminine. Best believe that we are talking about it here on Sheversations. Yes, it is a quarter past the day, 12 on our Wednesday show, and we just shouted out Njoki Karu, and the music, guys, the music. Let me know if the music we are doing it justice. Is it doing us justice, or should we just stop? Let us know what you think about it. So that was Yale Baba by Wapenda Muziki, Amefanya Mungu by Wapenda Muziki, and Ability by 1005 songs. All songs that are just appreciating the life that the Most High has given us already. And then we're just about to dive into our topic for today. And just remember that I'm waiting on your feedback. Caroline_Murote and at Power Radio on Instagram. On Facebook, it's Caroline Murote and Power Radio. On X, Twitter, it's at Caroline Murote and at Power Radio. And on TikTok, it's at Caro Murote, CAROL _ Murote, MUROTE, and at Power Radio. So let us know how it's popping already. So we're talking about breaking glass ceilings, particularly in the women in film and photography spaces. So we are smashing the glass ceiling for the visual artists and the visual girlies. And I don't know what you know about the visual art spaces. I don't know if you know anything about the visual art spaces, but the girlies are most definitely represented, and they are doing a thing. They are killing it locally, they are killing it globally, and our films are hitting international festivals. Photographers are getting worldwide recognition, and we are just concerned as to why women are still struggling to get their seat at the table. Yeah, because previously women were being boxed into very soft roles, very cute roles such as makeup and costume design, fighting for funding, fighting for safe workspaces, that are safe for women, and female filmmakers as well as photographers are constantly navigating hurdles in the male-dominated industry. Feels like a steeplechase race, and in a steeplechase race you have a very skilled athletes who are skilled to jump and continue running. Like Sasa, why are we throwing that at our visual artists that happen to be women? Because those are queens that are still serving award-winning films. They are still taking breathtaking photography. They're changing narratives one frame and one shot at a time. So why are we struggling? Why are we struggling? So we're going to talk about why we're struggling. We're also going to talk about the wins and the things that need to be done ASAP, because we are not interested in remaining in this in the gutters of the visual arts industry. So let's talk about gender bias and stereotypes. Let's talk about that. All right. So this is some of the excuses. This is one of the excuses that's given. Who is going to carry all of the heavy camera gear is what a lot of the male directors say. Yeah. And as a result, women just get sidelined into supporting roles when men take over the directing, cinematography, and lighting. And honestly, I have been in so many productions where women are the ones carrying things. Here at Power Radio, our producer happens to be a woman, and she does a lot of the heavy lifting right alongside the men, and the rest of us are just as capable. So the stereotype that women can't lift heavy things, or that we shouldn't, and that is a good reason as to why they need to be kept out of these roles when it comes to production, particularly in the visual arts, in photography and the videography spaces. That is complete nonsense. Let it be known, and you can quote me on this. That is complete nonsense. And I don't know why the industry thinks that technical filmmaking is a guy's thing. It's a guy's thing, and as a result, women need to fight twice as hard to prove that they can handle the work. So we're continue fighting, but we're gonna fight smart. All right. So let's look at making money moves, right? Do we? Or is that what is lacking? So we have our cameras, we have our lenses, we have editing software, and none of that comes cheap. So in this industry, without connections, without financial backing, many women struggle, and they will continue to struggle to own top tier equipment, because if you're already in the game, then it's up to you to support the next person that you are going to hand the baton over to. And if men are only supporting men, if men are only hiring men, then it means that women have to start from scratch by themselves. And it is almost close to impossible for a majority of women to be able to afford the level, the quality of equipment that is required for them to make top tier content if they are not being assisted. And, one of the issues is that grants and sponsorships, they do exist, but unfortunately, men do dominate these networks, and gatekeeping is done very heavily and unfortunately also effectively keeping women out. And this makes it very hard for women to get and access funding. Now, we need to ask, who are the mentors? Who are the mentors? So if you're a young woman trying to break into the cinematography or directing space, good luck finding a female mentor, because they are barely there. I have seen this with my own two eyes, because I am an enthusiast when it comes to film and cinematography, and they are barely. They are there, but they are barely there. It's extremely hard finding them because they are barely there. You would just go on Instagram and see how many male directors there are, and how many versus how many actual, not just videographers, no, cinematographers, right? And unfortunately as well, networking spaces are often male dominated. So it really makes it harder for women to get their foot in the door without feeling sidelined as well as feeling unsafe. So it's not the most encouraging thing. It's not the most encouraging thing. It's not the happiest situation, but we're going to continue talking about this, right? And speaking of which, the dark side of this industry, we have sexual harassment as well as unsafe work environments. We have never stopped singing the song of sexual harassment, sexual harassment. The first time I experienced sexual harassment, I was 12 years old. And I had gone to buy popcorn after church, and a man on the counter kissed my chest, my breasts. 12 years old. I was 12 years old. This was a stranger, and I was so stunned. I didn't know what to do. So I just took my popcorn from the vendor, and this guy who was leaning on the counter, I was standing next to him buying my popcorn. It was a counter outside of the supermarket. This vendors who are outside of the supermarket selling, but like with a proper setup. Yeah, and he just kissed my boobs and he said, "Hi, darling," or "Hi, babe," or something like that. Whatever he said was hazy. What I remember is feeling vivi. I don't know the English word for vivi. I don't know the English. Kama ujui vivi. Just find your closest local person and ask them to describe. But it's basically feeling disgusted, but also feeling gross, also feeling weirded out. There's not direct translation for vivi. So mimi nilisikia vivi. But also I felt violated. I didn't know that word at 12 years old, but as an adult, I can tell you that I felt violated. The second time I was sexually harassed, I was 14 years old, and the community that I grew up in, it was very safe for you to get rides from strangers, because we lived in a small community and very few people had cars, and the main road was quite far from some of our homesteads. So you had to walk a bit of a distance because the matatu routes had not yet reached where the residential areas were at that point, because it was a new location. It didn't have a lot of residences. So you just had to walk to reach the main road so that you could get a matatu on an official route. So if you're walking to school in the morning and you need to be in school by 7:30, in Botswana's winter, it is dark all the way until 7:45. Some mornings it is dark until 7:45. It is dark. It's still nighttime at 7:45. It starts like becoming daylight 7:30, and then around 7:45 now it's full daylight, right? And those are the kinds of mornings I'm talking about. Mind you, you need to be in school by 7:30. meaning that you should have left your house. And I don't mean waking up, you should have left your house by 5 a.m. So this is in a day school system. That's the kind of systems we have in Botswana. So I was walking and a man stopped the car and offered a ride. Again, in the community I grew up in, it was safe. See, vitu tunaona huku squeezy, it's just a lot. And so I got in and this Indian gentleman starts asking me questions, which is normal. Hi, how are you? What's your name? Which school do you go to? What grade are you in? What's your favorite subject? And let me tell you, 10 minutes into that ride, we hadn't gone very far, but it was 10 minutes. The man starts, literally reaches out. He's driving and he reaches out his left hand and gropes my breasts. Oh my goodness. Let me tell you how I whisked his hand away with the quickness. And I said, stop this car right now. I start screaming and you're going to get arrested. I was 14. There is no reason why a 14-year-old needs to be telling a grown man who looks like he's in his 40s, stop the car or I will scream. There's no reason. There is no reason. And this is 2010s, guys. I'm not talking about the, this was before 2010. Yes, this was about before 2010. So this was the days when people would give each other's rides. You weren't worried that you'll be abducted, kidnapped. These were faraway stories. And the way it left me feeling was that I can't trust men. So from seeing violence, the gender-based violence in the home space, in my family spaces, and then experiencing this with strangers, I became very untrusting of men because I realized, the ones that should take care of you and keep you safe will be the ones to physically beat you up. And then the strangers will take advantage of your body, will help themselves to your body. Now, the third time, which is the most recent one that happened years ago, is that I was in a matatu going to Banana, and the driver decided that he's going to let go of his clutch and decide to grope my thigh instead. And the first time I thought it was an accident because, the gear, the stick was right next to my thigh. You know how small those spaces are, Palembele and Nissan. And, I thought maybe it's just his hand was brushing it until he rested his hand on my thigh and literally squeezed it. And let me tell you, I got off where I didn't know. I just told him Shukisha and I got off the matatu. And these are the things that when you're young, nobody tells you that these things will happen. They happen to you and then you don't know that they're happening to every other girl. Some girls have it worse because they're actually raped. And so it is an understatement to say that sexual harassment is something that every single woman has experienced. And if there's a woman out here who's not experienced sexual harassment, they are literally an exception. Unfortunately, 99% of women, just ask. If you're a woman, ask the women, has a man ever touched you without consent sexually? Have they ever taken advantage of your body? Ask them. Ask. If you're a man, ask ladies around you, have you ever been sexually assaulted? And you can be explicit even though this is very sensitive. Just give it a trigger warning because you never know what you're going to be told. You don't know if the most bubbly girl has been raped multiple times. They seem okay, but these are things that have happened to us in public spaces and for some in private spaces. So I'm not shocked to hear that in the visual arts industry, we have women to date still complaining about sexual harassment. So they have been exploited, harassed, and the industry, just like society, sweeps it under the rug. And many female creatives are actually forced to prove themselves in safe environments just to be taken seriously. All right. So you need to prove yourself in the same room with a director or a producer that is groping your bum bum behind the scenes, that is propositioning you sexually, that is asking for sex in exchange for the opportunity for you to work the role that you are qualified to perform. All right. And because we are not interested, we need to look into leadership roles, right? So how many female CEOs, executive producers, or festival directors can you name? I'm going to wait. How many? And that's exactly the point. That you can only name a few, if any at all. And second question, how many female CEOs, executive producers, and festival directors in the space of photography and cinematography can you name in relation to the men that you can? How long is the list of men versus of women? Right. And this just goes to show that the people making the big decisions, the people deciding who gets the funding, which films get screened, and who gets the top gigs are mostly men. So what you see in the industry is not saying that we don't have talented and qualified women. What it tells us is that there is a gender bias that needs to be looked into because the amount of women photographers and videographers that I have seen around are countless. Yet they don't hold the positions of power. There's a problem there because you can't tell me that women lack assertiveness, that hawajitumi, that they're lazy, that they're careless. That cannot be the reason why. All right? But because we are tired of this problem, let's celebrate the women who are owning the industry, who are showing us how it's supposed to be done, who are opening doors. All right, so we have a few phenomenal women, and phenomenal women indeed. We have Munyiri, who's a filmmaker and a director. If you've not been living under a rock for the past few, you definitely know who Munyiri is, and she directed a Rafiki that was released in 2018, which was the first Kenyan film to premiere at the Cannes Festival in France. Imagine. And she's also the founder of Afro Bubblegum, which is a movement pushing for more fun, vibrant African stories. Already, Munyiri, job well done. We have Ngendo Muke, who's an animator and experimental filmmaker, right? So she worked on Yellow Fever 2012, and she had the whole world talking about beauty standards as well as colorism. And she works with Netflix as well as Disney Plus, and she's been making her name known as a major player in animation spaces. So for all the quirky girlies who always have their nose in a notepad, on a graphic pad, animating, making quirky images, and just perfecting that art, this is somebody for you to look up to. We have a cinematographer called Louisa Wanjiku. She is one of Kenya's a few female cinematographers, proving that women belong behind the camera because she exists. She shows that it can be done. She has been actively mentoring young female filmmakers, and kudos to her. We have Polly Irungu, who's a photographer, as well as a founder of Black Women Photographers. Such a simple name, yet such a powerful one that lets ladies know that this space is for you. It's open arms extending an invite to Black women photographers. That's her foundation. And she created a global platform amplifying Black female photographers. And she has worked with Adobe, with Nikon, and with the New York Times. Okay, what a woman. Do you see this? Profiles are heavy. So you can't listen to these stories. You can't know these stories and then tell me that we don't have quality when it comes to the women creators in the visual arts industry in Kenya. No. We have Wangeshi Ngoge, who is a documentary and wildlife photographer, and she's one of the few female photographers in conservation and wildlife photography that we know of, and she's been published in National Geographic, and BBC Earth. Guys, these ladies are a big deal. So now you want to know about support. We are going to find out about who is supporting the women in the film and photography industry in our country. So we're going to do this after this break. And here we have Weza by Jivu and Bithi and Engineer by Maga.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Our radio.
Kuna vile umenibamba vimeja, lakini kila siku nikipiga na kupata mteja. Boy Chelsea na kitu right now, I got much baby if you want love. Johnny vile unakwango umeweza, siamini neza pendwa na demu kae, na kwanga nimededi nae. kila kitu yake mina dai, ndo maana nakwama naye, neza pendwa na demu kae, na kwanga nimededi naye, kila kitu yake mina dai, ndo maana nakwama naye.
Unanitesanga, unanitesanga, tabia imeweza, unaniwezanga, unaniwezanga, vile umejibeba, unanitesanga, unanitesanga, tabia imeweza, unaniwezanga, unaniwezanga. Round and round you take me, nashinda tu is how ni cheki, na buff na pass ni kimedi, whether you were in or out, to me it's the same thing. Siamini neza pendwa na demu kae, na kwanga nimededi naye, kila kitu yake mina dae, ndo maana nakwama naye, neza pendwa na demu kae, na kwanga nimededi naye, kila kitu yake mina dae, ndo maana nakwama naye. Unanitesanga, unanitesanga, tabia imeweza, unaniwezanga, unaniwezanga, vile umejibeba, unanitesanga, unanitesanga, tabia imeweza, unaniwezanga,
Combo boy over here. Basi kama mapenzi ni Dre when he top walai, unani drive crazy when I drop walai. Started thinking about you when I can't stop walai. My love for you is connected to your hotspot walai. Ooh, the best lie is the truth. Umeniroga umenifanya na roga kwa booth. Triple D steals unanikunywa vismooth. I wanna love it like I can, I wanna love it like you should. Yeah, so kana kene ndangu nenge kendo chawo. Protect you and give you to you so organic and raw. See why ni chocha raw, cause me I keep it pure. I'm on my max so ready, so come over, let's go.
Neza pendwa na demu kae, na kwanga nimededi naye, kila kitu yake mina dae, ndo maana nakwama naye. Unanitesanga, unanitesanga, tabia imeweza, unaniwezanga, unaniwezanga, vile umejibeba, unanitesanga, unanitesanga, tabia imeweza, unaniwezanga, unaniwezanga.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Our radio.
Show by show, waning'ang'ania, muziki kwangu violoso na wapakulia, champe man of the year. Hola, ngoja kiasi, change inalia, nimepitisha mileage, engineer, nahitaji guarantee, engineer, utafika saa ngapi, engineer, nahitaji service, hebu nikueleze huyu wangu mami, hatambui kama mimi ni msanii, nikiwa na yeye mimi ni engineer, nikiwa na yeye mimi ni engineer, hebu nikueleze huyu wangu mami, hatambui kama mimi ni msanii, nikiwa na yeye mimi ni engineer, nikiwa na yeye mimi ni engineer. Macho yangu ni skana na mikono ni spana, na vile umebana ninakuja na spare parts, na kupiga oil check na kupeleka road test, na vile naipeleka gari ama kweli ni ungwana, makelele na sauti punguza mdogo, nimefika kwenye bar nitaifinya iende, ninapiga kona left napiga kona right, nimepita traffic lights, gari iko fine, hebu nikueleze huyu wangu mami, hatambui kama mimi ni msanii, nikiwa na yeye mimi ni engineer, nikiwa na yeye mimi ni engineer, hebu nikueleze huyu wangu mami, hatambui kama mimi ni msanii,
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Welcome back. 18 minutes to 1 here on Sheversations with myself, Caroline Murote. You are listening to Power Radio, and we are here on Sheversations, yes, every single Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. And you can find us everywhere, Caroline_Murote on Instagram and at Caroline or Caro Murote, and at Power Radio across all the socials. That would be Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and TikTok. TikTok. We just had engineer by Maga. Yes. Letting us know that when she's with him, he's an engineer. He is the most qualified man. Yes, and we had Weza by Jivu and Mbidhi. Yani nyinyi wasichana, the songs that this men are writing for you, I'm proud. I'm happy. But let's look at the kinds of changes we want to see for the girlies. We've been talking about the glass ceiling in the visual arts industry, particularly photography and cinematography. Yes. So we had said who is actually supporting artists. Who's actually supporting artists in film and photography. So we have Power 254. Wapinduru wewe. So Power 254 has been doing the thing. We have been doing the thing, and this is a creative hub. In case you don't know, Power Radio is Power 254's baby. So a very, very proud Power 254 product. And it's a creative hub that is a heartbeat of activist-driven storytelling. We are the leading voice when it comes to artivism in this country. So you better believe. And what do we do here? We also provide training as well as networking and opportunities for female visual artists. We also have DocuBox. We have DocuBox, which is an East African documentary fund, and they help female filmmakers secure funding for impactful documentaries, and this actively bridges the funding gap in the industry. We have Black women photographers, BWP, which is founded by Polly Irungu. We already shouted her out. She's been connecting Black female photographers worldwide, and she offers grants, exhibitions, as well as mentorship programs. And then we have the Kalasha International Film and TV Awards, and these awards have been slowly recognizing female filmmakers. Slowly is not good enough, yes, but they still have a long way to go, yeah. But what we've gotten so far encourages more women to submit their work as well as compete. Okay, now what do we need to be doing? What needs to change? Like yesterday, what needs to change? A lot. One of the things that we need to see changes in is that we need more women in leadership. We need more female executives, more female directors, more female production house owners making big decisions. Did I just say female production directors? That's funny. That's really funny. It's okay, guys. I told you a long time ago, English never loved us. Yeah. Even Drake told us. He's like, remember, Drake didn't say anything. Please ignore me. And also, what needs to change is that we need to have an industry-wide protection movement against harassment. This needs to be global everywhere, across all spaces, not just film and production spaces. But yes, we need to have clear policies that protect women from exploitation in film and photography. And then we need equal pay transparency, because women directors are still getting paid less than men. That's disgusting. One of the things that came out during the #MeToo movement, which was just women advocating against sexual harassment culture in Hollywood, is that they are also paid significantly less for the same or even more work than their male colleagues. And that was very disappointing. Okay, what else do we need to be doing? We need to have more funding as well as equipment being accessed by women. We need more women-focused grants, as well as film hubs that provide affordable access to top-tier gear. You hear? I know that you're hearing me. And we also need more platforms showcasing women's work. So major media houses, as well as Festivals as well as social platforms need to dedicate space to female creatives, and we need mentorship and training. And this looks like having experienced directors, particularly female directors, because that would be very, very, very encouraging. So, experienced female directors, producers, and photographers actively mentoring young women, because it's that much easier to see yourself in somebody who's like you, but even meant to lend a hand and train more women intentionally. What we also need is to have more technical skills training for women in cinematography, in editing, as well as lighting, because these are the spaces that women are often left out of because they're not technical enough. And those are rumors because they are unproven. Girlies are doing these things, but they are often kept out. Okay. So that has been our conversation. That has been our conversation on breaking the barriers, breaking the glass ceiling in the film and photography industry. And here on Sheversations, I just want the ladies who are in this industry to know that they are seen. Yes, you need to feel seen. You need to be heard. You need to put yourself out there, right? And so I want you to let me know who your female filmmakers and photographers are. Who are your favorite? Who are your favorite ones, right? So name them so that we can give them their flowers. And let me know what you think the changes that are needed in this industry are. So I want you and me to discuss real solutions for this industry. And do you know an upcoming female creative? Tag them, share their profile in the DMs, and let's uplift their work. And let me know if you'd like for us to have a female filmmaker and photographer on air so that we can make these discussions fire. So yes, that has been our 2 hours for today. That was today's Sheversation. Caroline _Murote and Caroline Murote everywhere, and at Power Radio everywhere. I hope that you have sincerely enjoyed the show and that you're going to have a beautiful rest of your week until I can see you on Friday. And from me, Caroline Murote, it is a lovely, lovely afternoon, and I'm going to leave you with the good sounds of Stacey Kamatu saying bye, my love, and Katika by Hansfear. I will see you on a Friday. Mwah.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Buy me love, take me to places I don't know, God. Show me how to love your soul, sing me songs. I'll make the moves, you write the words, we are something extraterrestrial, we grew. Baby, we grew. Baby, we grew. Baby, we grew. Didaga keshiria, baby. Ikeje kire, baby. And when they ask about us, let it go down in history. I'm devoted to your heart, and if they try to have a piece of you, they don't have a clue. I'm a fool that's deep in love. I'm trying to refrain, I'm trying to make a change. I'm a mess when it comes to you. Let it be known to the queen and beyond, baby. Yeah. Buy me love, take me to places I don't know. Guide me gently, show me how to love your soul. Sing me songs, I'll make wanna be your only, and I wanna see you daily. I wanna feel you near me. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
This is Hendrik Sam.
Wavy, talk is cheap, lakini bado najibonga. Roho yangu inagonga, nikikuona ukisonga. Ayawa, yawa, freeze. Picha mimi sitachoma, niko na diploma. Juu baby mimi nishakusoma. Ayawa, atoti wangele chama siwa. Aki umebarikiwa, uwe wangu majaliwa. Kile unataka utafanyiwa. Atoti wangele chama siwa. Aki umebarikiwa, uwe wangu majaliwa. Kile unataka utafanyiwa. Oh baby kata, kata, kata usiogope we kata, kata, kata. Sikuachi mimi nakufuata. Oh baby kata, kata, kata usiogope we kata, kata, kata. Sikuachi mimi nakufuata. Is you. Napenda sana ukiwa karibu, iwe mchana ama usiku. And if you call me girl, I'm coming through. Tryna love you in a different style and setting. It's been a while, I'm sweating. When I see you smile, I lose my mind. Wallah, you're a blessing. Hatoti wangele chama siwa, aki umebarikiwa, uwe wangu majaliwa. Kile unataka utapatiwa. Wangele chama siwa, aki umebarikiwa, uwe wangu majaliwa. Kile unataka utapatiwa. So baby kata, kata, kata usiogope we kata. Oh baby kata, kata. Sikuachi ninakufuata. Oh baby kata, kata. Sikuachi ninakufuata. Oh baby kata, kata. Sikuachi ninakufuata. My feelings, yeah, yeah, my feelings. Tukiwa wawili, yeah, yeah, wawili. My feelings, yeah, yeah, my feelings. Tukiwa wawili, kama ndege na fly, napenda malaika.
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night. Power Radio.
Tangu sisi wawili kujuana, tumependa kupendana, tumeonja utamu wa asali donkorolero. Wengine siwataki, wengine siwataki, oh no. Utamu huwa ndani ya moyo, wolololo. Mambo moto, pakawasha moto yo, mambo yamechemka, nataka
anataka joto, analia oyoyoyo, wamewasha moto yo, mambo yamechemka, wanalia joto, wanalia oyoyoyo, wanataka utamu, 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 mina tafuta utamu, 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 tafuta utamu. Only wishing the bed anyone yellow bed forever land maungeto. Hera ma one go doni mi kadua kata bende obelde we good. Mano donge doko sacrilege violation. Eka ke gida gini gido na to gini yoka longo longo gini nyaka londo. While we here we are okay.
They don't like when I say I'm your lover. They want I say I'm your friend. But what a pity when me try like an easy ticky. You the only one in this kitty. Why is it kukulia? Anyway, when it tosha, I don't want somebody else. Siku waza ni soda, ina utamu ingine. Ninywe kila saa, tamu ka asali. Utamu, wakawasha moto yo, mambo yamechemka, wanataka joto, wanalia woyoyoyo, wamewasha moto yo, mambo yamechemka, wanalia joto, wanalia woyoyoyo,
wanataka utamu, 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 mina tafuta utamu, 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 sugar baby, utamu, mina tafuta utamu, 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 mina tafuta utamu, utamu,
From sunrise to sunset, all day and night.